Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome to another weekly analysis. The past week it was very tumultuous. There was a lot of movement in the market, but you need to understand something that whatever happens in the market, there is always a way to make money off of it. You need to understand this. If the market decides to go up or go down, there's always a way to make money off of it. You do not have to. You don't have to panic because the market is no longer facing the direction you intended into. You see what I'm saying to you? No, no, no. You don't have to panic. You don't have to. You do not have to. Say, "Oh, it's no longer facing my direction. I do not know what to do." Listen. The first thing I'm going to tell you is this: be realistic. Always let the market tell you what to do. Don't tell the market what you expect it to do for you. You understand what I'm saying? Always what? Let the market tell you what to do. If the market is saying sell, sell. If the market is saying buy, buy. Be realistic. Follow what you see. Don't follow what you think should happen. Now, saying that, let's get into the analysis for the week. you know, I have certain pairs that that are A plus, and I have certain pairs that are B plus. When I say A plus, I mean trending in all time frames, the monthly, weekly, and the daily time frame that are trending in a specific direction. B plus are the pairs that are trending in the monthly, but on the weekly and the daily they are bearish. On the monthly they are bullish, like Euro USD, GBP USD. You understand what I'm saying? Now moving forward, on KJPO on the monthly time frame, we are bearish, obviously bearish. Now, in this case, to define if we are bearish fully on all time frames, we have to see on the weekly time frame we are bearish because of market structure. This is where we are right now. Price is also what bearish on the daily time frame. Price is also what bearish on the daily time frame. So now, if you've seen the previous video we made on a chart patterns, you can see this is what a reversal pattern. This is the head and shoulder. After a head and shoulder happens on the major area, a major reversal is what is imminent. So what do we expect? We'll go to the lower time frame. We expect a break, a retest, and it sells all the way to the downside. Now, I need you to understand that we're going to make money off of all of this. It's going to happen. Trust me. On here is going to happen. We're going to make money off of this 800 pips. Trust me. So the first thing we need is this to happen. We need a break. We need a break. We need a break, and we need a retest. You understand what I'm saying to you? So when that happens, we will sell all the way to this level and then break and retest, sell all the way to this level. It sounds easy, but there might be multiple contusions in the process of it happening. We might come all the way down here, go back up, come down, go back up before breaking. You understand what I'm saying? So expect it to happen. Be realistic, like I said earlier, be realistic. So for car JPY, we need a break and a retest and then continuation. So for USD JPY right now is on the midterm, is a B plus setup. B plus setups are advised that you reduce your risk. That's all that there is to it. Reduce your risk. Nothing is not tradable. It's tradable, but reduce your risk. You know, right now we're bearish, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we expect it to continue. I say again, we what expect it to continue. So we'll go to the daily time frame to see what's happening. Are we bearish or not? We are very much bearish. Now we need a retracement and a break of this level on the far. The same thing we'll be saying all along. We test, as you can see, break. We're retesting it, but we need this box to be filled up. We need this same amount of consolidation. We need it to happen here. You see what I'm saying? We need it to happen here. So by the time the box gets filled up, then we can execute. Then we can go to the 1 hour to look for quick entries. On Euro USD, like I said before, Euro USD is one of those B plus setups. Now, is it tradable? Yes. What's the best way to trade it? Reduce your risk. That's all that there is to it. On Euro USD we're bearish. So we're bullish. On the monthly time frame we're bearish, but on the lower time frame, the weekly and the daily we're bearish. But you can see on the weekly time frame we've broken structure around here. We've had this bullish push, and now we have structure coming off of this level. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Now we need to continue the higher highs. You understand what I'm saying? The market is going to have to continue the highs into the upside. So we need a retest of this level on the 4 hour time frame. You see what I'm saying to you? On the 4 hour time frame. So we need this consolidation to be completed in this box. Then we can go to the lower time frame. Then we can execute, and then this will be our final result. or our final area to take profits at. So it's not really it's really not that hard. But I would like to go through the past experiences from the market. This week has been tumultuous, but there's, like I said, there's always a way to make money off of the market. If the market say go up, you go up. The market say go down, we go down. EUDJPY, we're going down. You see what I'm saying to you? We're going down. Why? Because this is an A plus setup that is currently bearish on the monthly time frame, and all we can see right now is sells to what to downside. Now, on AUDUSD, the best thing to do right now is to expect a lower high to be created around here and a sell. How do I know that? Lower low, lower high, lower low. We need a lower high to be created. Now we have to wait. We have to wait for AUDUSD to either break and retest this level or come back into this level and retest, and then we will continue to sell all the way to the downside. There's nothing more to it. It's as easy as that. Then we'll go to the lower time frame to wait for such execution. So we need a retest into this level, break of candle trend line, break of support, and then we sell to the what to the downside. You know, AED USD were also bearish. AED USD is one of those A plus setups, but is it ready for me? No. Is it ready for you? I do not know. But if it fits into your style of trading, then I would advise that you take actions immediately. So AED USD were bearish, lower low, lower high, lower low. On the weekly time frame, we're obviously creating structure. And you can see we've created a head and shoulder. Now, like I said before, a head and shoulder on a higher time frame, the higher the time frame, the stronger the reversal pattern. Where is the head and shoulder? Here, head, left shoulder, head, and then right shoulder. You can see this, right? So it's on a weekly time frame, so we expect it to happen anytime soon. It's inevitable. Trust me, it's inevitable. So we need a retest of one of these levels, of one of what these levels. So for 8 years, we're going to wait for it to, give us something, tell us what it wants to do. So it's either it has to pull back into this level, to give us a consolidation, or it drops and we test this level. But we need the consolidation to be able to use to predict the next consolidation. If you be following, you understand that there's some people do called fill in the box. We love to fill in the box. We love to use the past to predict the future. It works, and it has been working for a long time. So on USDCHF, we are also very bearish with the market has fulfilled a very very important zone in the market for now. So rather level in the market. So for ADSD, for USDCHF, I'm thinking that we could have a retest into this level, into this neckline right here, this neckline of the double top on the daily time frame. Nothing too much to it, but I'm thinking that I'm expecting it to happen. But if it doesn't happen, then fine. If on the 4 hour time frame, if on the 4 hour time frame we get some sort of a consolidation like we're having right now, something like this, if we get something like this and we break, perfect. We need a retest and we need a continuation. That's all that there is to it. There's nothing complicated about it. We just have to try to make it less complicated for ourselves. We need to see the market for what it is. That's all that there is. We need to see the market for what it is. The market is bearish, we go bearish. If the market is bullish, we go bullish. Do not try to complicate it and say, oh, theoretically speaking. Do not try to make up theories for yourself, or you make up conjecture for yourself. Trade what you see. Do not trade what you think. Do not trade what you hear. Trade what you see. So last week was very, very, very hard in the market, but it doesn't mean that the market has run and left us behind. No, trust me, there will always be opportunities in markets. You see this whole fall to the downside. All this means that we might come back into this level, because the market has what it calls a correction zone. You see what I'm saying? A time for correction. It has given us a run. It will correct itself, then to give us a run again. That's how trending market works. That is why it is good to look for a trending market, because there will always be a correction. And then what you have to do is execute. All you have to do is sell at the right time. All you have to do is sell at the right time, buy at the right time. You see what I'm saying to you? So I hope and I pray that this video helps you lot to understand, help you lot to see what the market is for itself. I know what you think it is. It's a beautiful place to be. It's a beautiful skill to learn. And I hope and I pray that your skill is valuable to you lot. In just name, amen. So have a great day, have a great week. Let's come back and see what happens in the market. We've been right, but you need to understand that the fact that the market might not go in the direction that we've predicted it to go to does not mean that we're wrong. When we take a trade and we lose, then we are wrong. You see what I'm saying to you? That's what you're not an expert if you're able to predict the market right. No, you're not an expert. Trust me, even experts get it wrong. But what makes you an expert is the fact that you are able to manage your risk. What will make you an expert is the fact that you are able to handle yourselves and handle your psychology when the time for war comes, when the tumultuous time comes, you're able to, relax, step back, keep away. That makes you a professional. So thank you, Lord, very much. See you lot next week. Ciao, ciao.